to Android's Dance.
Alright, how's it going? I'm Flux Pavilion and I'm here with Do Androids Dance, and I'm being displayed through the means of Definite Films with his camera and stuff. The fundamental thing to start with is the fact that it wasn't dubstep. I mean, dubstep is quite well known. I don't know if it's well known actually. It's between the music people. It's quite well known for it being a really minimal, quite sort of reserved, like deep sound essentially. What I really kind of figured what my sound was all about is just how it felt, and just that feeling that you get in your gut when a tune's about to drop, and the goosebumps you get when everything goes mental. You put your hands up. It's not about telling someone to put their hands up and they do it. It's just about doing it because it's fucking awesome. And that's what Circus was, and that's kind of what the music's all about. Circus has grown so much. I mean, it started off as just, a meeting in a shed where it was like, oh cool, let's start a label. And now it's like we've got a proper full team. Like, I think we've got 15 members of staff now, like working out of this tiny office, so we need to upgrade. It's gone much further than just our kind of ethos of like, cool, let's just do something awesome. And now it's like an actual proper company. We've still got the foundation of exactly what we wanted it to be, but now it's like a legitimate label. So people wanting to get signed, there's a good chance that we'll find them before they'll find us. Obviously all the classic guys, like the Circus family. There's some new people. There's a group called Outrun, who I think their first release is going to be coming in about a month and a half. And to me, it's probably one of the most exciting things that we're kind of working on, like in electronic music. It's kind of like that French electronic sort of four to the floor, like disco style, but Circus. There's other guys called Discord as well, who, if you're like checking stuff out, you might have heard a piece or two. But yeah, they're really kind of taking the trap sound and making it feel like it's in the UK, which is a strange thing. Rather than just being a UK artist and saying, we're going to make that, they're just taking all the elements of it and getting inspired by it and still making their UK stuff, which is really cool. And so we got a nice release lined up for them too. It was strangely easy. I've been doing this thing with two arms. How can I possibly do it? And then I was like, actually I can do this. There was one bit that I used to do where it's like have to use loads of reverb, and then I'd change the wet dry of the reverb, filter a track down, then change the tempo of it, and do all that at the same time, which obviously you can be doing that with two arms, but with one. But it worked really well, so I wanted to carry on doing it. So I had to incrementally change everything. With the one arm, I had about 15 seconds to go from completely wet, full reverb, full filter, like different tempo. And so I was like watching all the numbers. So if you watch videos of me online, there's a few times where I probably look pretty frantic. There's actually so much stuff. Start of this year, I started working on like a new record, just kind of like the brand new sort of foundation, like wanted a full-length like Flux album, and that has turned into so many things. There's obviously going into studio, like working on more collaborations, and then just working on so many beats that I counted everything that I'm working on. I've got about 32 songs on the go at the minute, and I'm over here doing more sessions as well. So I've got way more brand new stuff in my set than I've ever had before. So yeah, I've been talking to Excision about it for a while, to pretty much, like we were gonna work on some tracks on the road, but the idea was to actually bring the studio with us, like rather than having to go to studios. And because there's so many cool people on the tour, we just thought, every day we'll just set up a studio and be like, right, who wants to work today, kind of thing. Like, right, Uzi, Tervia, you guys do something.
You guys can have a compilation done just off the tour.
Yeah, or someone asked me like, so what's going to happen on tour? What should we expect to see after the tour? And I was like, if you see like a Flux Excision track and a Adventure Club Zeds Dead track, like some point around summer next year, you can pretty much guarantee it would have happened on this tour.